So, welcome. I am so glad that you're here to join me because you're making this huge step of moving forward to using your cell phone for video. Cell phones have improved so much over the last 5 years. It's just astronomical what you can do with that smartphone that you have in your hands right now. And it doesn't matter which one you have because for me, I just want you to start. I'm not looking to take you to a polished professional, a cinematographer. I just want you to either put your face in front of the camera or learn how to take better pictures and use your voice to go ahead and start using video. We're going to go into styles of videos later on. But if I just want to ask you, are you one of those people who are a little bit shy? You really don't know what you're going to do or how you're going to use video? And have you been holding back because you go, I don't have the right equipment. I don't have this. I don't have that. Once again, you are in the right place because I am going to guide you through this journey called Videoland. So, why not use video? Because video, number one, do you know that only 25% of businesses use Facebook Live in order to generate interest in their videos? Do you know that 70% of people watch videos on YouTube? YouTube is becoming a huge consumer, along with, of course, TikTok. But it doesn't matter if you're in business or if you're using this for your personal reasons. Wouldn't you just like to know that when you shoot a video that it's great? People want to see it. You don't have to worry after you shoot it going, did I get this? Did I get that? We're just going to go ahead and we're going to show you some tips and tricks so that you feel more comfortable in shooting video and using this out there in social media world, or use it on other platforms that we'll get to later in this video. So this is keys of becoming more confident when using video. So what is holding you back? Like I asked, are you a little bit shy? Are you afraid of missing out? Are you afraid to start because you don't know what you're going to do? Or you're totally intimidated because you've watched people who do it better? I know that held me back for a long time. I've been in this video game for 12 years now, and I'm a producer. I wasn't in front of the camera. I was making things happen behind the camera. I was putting the pieces of the puzzle together. But, as things have evolved over these last few years, I've learned I've had to come in front of the camera because now I have to practice what I preach and telling people, hey, you want to feel comfortable on camera? Well, if I want to tell people that they want to be comfortable on camera and teach them how to be comfortable on camera and how to shoot better video, then I need to know how to walk this walk myself in all categories. So I'm just going to hit you with a few more stats. Information, video plays are on your phone. Most of them are on your smartphones. Viewers retain 95% more of the message if it's presented on video than if they were reading it. And you know what? YouTube is killing it. There's over 5 billion views a day on YouTube. It's probably a lot more now, but this was the most recent stat that I had found. So why aren't you using video? Is it fear? Are you worried? How do I look? What will I say? Do I look fat? These are all fears that we go through. And there's reasons for some of it. Some of it is because, A, you haven't started yet. You're like a baby who hasn't even learned how to crawl yet. Mama's still holding your bottle. But did Mama hold your bottle forever? No. You had to evolve. And that's what this game is. It's a game of evolving. And that's where I want to start getting you to come out in your beginnings. You might be worried about how you look. Guess what? Get over yourself. So does everybody else. Nobody likes the way they look until they start seeing themselves more and more and more on camera. And then it's like, oh, okay, it's all right. But go ahead and use that fear in order to propel you forward. Take the fear, make it a good thing, not a bad thing. Not like, oh, I'm not going to do it. Have the fear of going, oh my gosh, I'm going to miss out if I don't do it. I'm holding myself back if I don't do it. Dress the way you want to dress. Put on makeup. Don't put on makeup. Let people see you for who you are. And we're going to discuss all of this later on. What will I say? We worry about that. Well, I have a segment called the 3 Ps: planning, prep, and practice. And we're going to learn all about how you're going to go ahead and say what you need to say. And then worried about, do I look fat? Well, unfortunately, the camera does add weight. But you know what? Don't worry about it, because people are there. They're not going to be critiquing you. You think you might be overweight. To somebody else, you look flippin' fantastic. There's always somebody who looks better and somebody who may not look as good as you. But we're not worried about them, because this is all about you, and you face your voice coming forward to share your wonderful self with the world. Maybe you identify with these animals. You know, you're going to hear me talk through all of my stuff about a turtle and a rabbit. You know, a turtle. A turtle has a hard shell. A turtle can retreat into its shell when it's nervous and shy. But a turtle can also come out and peek into the world to see what's happening. And then when it decides to move on, well, guess what? He brings his little head out of the shell. He walks slow. He observes what's going on, and he has a steady plan. So you can either hide in your shell, you can peek out of your shell, or you can come out and hold your head high and walk forward. A rabbit. Rabbits have good traits and bad traits too. A rabbit is fast. A rabbit is really, really cute. But guess what? That rabbit darts to and fro. That rabbit has a lot of anxiety, a lot of FOMO, fear of missing out, in my rabbit world. And, the rabbit's always chasing the next best, greatest thing. So, really, these two can learn a lot from each other, good and bad. But for today's sake, we're going to talk about the rabbit goes out and he's fearful of missing out. So he's always trying the newest, the best, the greatest, latest thing, but he doesn't put much time or effort into it. Where the turtle might retreat into its shell while it's studying, while it's researching, while it's practicing and prepping, but when it feels secure, it's going to bring its head out, and they are going to walk forward in a prepared manner, feeling more confident as they come out with their videos. The rabbit might just jump out there and start its videos. The rabbit might come out and it might be unsure, and it's like, oh, why did I say that here? Oh, I should have said this instead. Oh, my hair is out of place. Oh, my eyes aren't looking in the right place. Not that the rabbit's wrong, because it was bold enough to jump out there, but it's left with a lot of feelings, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Where the turtle, if you just take a little time, take time to practice a little bit, look at these things, you can move forward. In these modules, I am going to teach you the keys to success. We're going to talk about the top components of audience, style, location, equipment, and sharing. So now you know what you're going to go ahead and get in this course. You're going to get some encouragement. I'm going to bring you some inspiration. I'm going to bring you some examples, and I'm going to show you how to. And I'm going to bring it to you in that turtle style. A little bit slower, a little bit steadier, so that you understand what needs to be done, where it needs to be done, and why it needs to be done. So, come on, let's go on over to Module 1.